Let's talk serious cash. We've all seen the Kardashian-Jenner gang living their lavish and extravagant lifestyle with their roughly $2 billion combined net worth. But as flashy as they are, these richest families in the world make the Kardashian-Jenners look broke. Let's kick things off with a family with billions of dollars in net worth. The Johnson family, an American dynasty with an estimated $39.8 billion in assets, whispers wealth on a different level. The family's long-standing wealth is largely anchored in Fidelity Investments, established in 1946 by Edward C. Johnson II, a company that has since grown into one of the largest asset management firms in the world, overseeing more than $4.9 trillion in resources. For 3 generations, the Johnsons have been involved in the business, making their mark in the financial world. The Johnson family is renowned for their conservative investment and long-term wealth management strategies. While other firms have fallen victim to the whims of the market, the Johnsons' steadfast approach has seen them through turbulent times. Their conservative investment style may lack the flair and excitement of some Wall Street strategies, but it has proven to be the bedrock of their success. Beyond their business acumen, the Johnson family have been ardent supporters of various causes, including the arts, healthcare, and education. However, as with many well-known and wealthy families, they are not without their own share of controversies. The Johnsons have faced criticism for their role in the 2008 financial crisis, followed by allegations of tax evasion that have also swirled around them, casting a shadow over their philanthropic efforts and leaving a strain on the family reputation. Unlike the Johnson family, who made their money in the financial markets, this next family's wealth grew from the very soil of the American nation. The Cargill and Macmillan family present a different kind of empire, one that's rooted in the earth and touches our lives daily. Straight in the fertile heartland of America, the Cargill and Macmillan family cultivated a $42.9 billion legacy from a seed sown in 1865 by William Wallace Cargill that became a global conglomerate in food production, processing, and trading. The Cargill and Macmillan family's fortune is deeply rooted in their ownership of Cargill Inc. and running it for 6 generations. The family's generational business is an empire that shapes what lands on our tables every single day. Turning a small company into a global food production empire, the business was guided by commitment to sustainability and corporate responsibility. But a shadow looms over this illustrious legacy as accusations of deforestation and environmental degradation have sparked questions, casting a cloud over their commitment to the Earth's well-being. The tale of triumph is tinted with controversy as a new generation steps forward and faces a crucial crossroads to keep the family business going, as they balance prosperity while mitigating environmental degradation. Leaving the heartlands of America, we turn our focus to another billion-dollar family that has amassed its wealth by forging the path of scientific innovation. The Boehringer and von Baumbach family stands as a monumental pillar of pharmaceutical innovation in Germany. The Boehringer Ingelheim Company is a family-owned enterprise that has become one of the world's 20 largest drug manufacturers. The family's staggering net worth of $45.1 billion amassed through their pharmaceutical enterprise pales in comparison to the impact their company has contributed to the medical industry globally. Since its founding in 1885 by Albert Boehringer, the company has become a pioneer and trailblazer in medicine, with life-saving products like Pradaxa, a blood-thinning medication, and Spiriva, used for COPD. The 5-generation business is currently headed by its CEO, Hubertus von Baumbach, representing the family's legacy with grace and unyielding dedication to medical research. But every success story has its challenges. Despite its reputation for advanced research, Boehringer has been warned by the FDA multiple times for quality control issues and safety breaches. First time here? Then how about hitting that subscribe button? It's quick, it's easy, and you don't need $1 billion in your bank account. Thanks! Up next, we transition from a world of life-saving drugs to a world of fashion and luxury. Founded in 1837, Hermes isn't just a brand, it's a fashion icon. The company is a symbol of sophistication, with its Birkin and Kelly handbags coveted by wealthy fashionistas worldwide. Behind the renowned luxury brand is the Duma family, with their astounding net worth of $46.6 billion. The luxury brand was founded by Thierry Hermes in 1837, and the Hermes name has become a legacy in the world of luxury. The artistry and craftsmanship behind every Hermes product carries a timeless appeal that whispers luxury in every stitch, leaving no wonder that the family was able to amass billions of dollars worth of wealth. With over 300 stores globally and more than $8 billion in annual revenue, the Dumas family owns 70% of the company, continuing to influence the world of fashion and luxury since the 19th century. Yet this golden legacy isn't without its complexities. The family has faced criticism for alleged mistreatment of employees and for the use of exotic animal skins in their products. These shadows cast a thoughtful ambiguity over the brand, raising questions about ethics and responsibility in the pursuit of perfection. From Europe to Asia, we now look at the Ambani family, one of India's wealthiest families. This family's vast wealth is highly attributed to their ownership of Reliance Industries. Founded in 1966 by Dhirubhai Ambani, Reliance Industries has expanded into fields of energy, petrochemicals, textiles, and telecommunications, generating an incredible $90 billion in annual revenue. Under 3 generations of leadership, the Ambanis have strategically grown their empire with an estimated family worth of $48.5 billion. With Mukesh Ambani's aggressive strategies particularly noted and exemplified by the company's exponential growth. But the story of Reliance doesn't end with Mukesh. Anil Ambani, Mukesh's brother, manages a significant portion of the business, including telecommunications, asset management, entertainment, and power generation. While Mukesh's role is often associated with traditional industries, Anil has taken a more contemporary path. This balance between tradition and innovation has shaped Reliance into a multifaceted entity. Alongside their vast wealth, the Ambanis have actively engaged in philanthropic activities, focusing on areas like education and healthcare. Like all wealthy and influential families, they've faced criticism due to their close connection with the Indian government. Well, it seems that controversies are just something that even wealth can't hide. But hey, at least they can afford that Hermes bag. We go from the buzzing markets of India to the chic boutiques of Paris to check out the Wertheimer family. With an estimated net worth of $54.4 billion, they're the family behind the luxury brand Chanel. With their vast wealth, the family is known to keep a low public profile. The Wertheimer story began in the 1920s, aligning with Gabriel Coco Chanel, who started the brand in 1909. Chanel has now grown into a global empire with over 300 stores and $11 billion in annual sales. Over the years, the family successfully maintained 100% ownership of Chanel, overseeing its growth into a global empire and keeping the family legacy alive for generations to come. Along with their massive success, the family has faced criticism over alleged tax evasion strategies. Nevertheless, the Wertheimer family continues to amass wealth by continuing Chanel's legacy in the world of fashion. From chic Paris boutiques to the vast deserts of Saudi Arabia, wealth takes many forms. This next family keeps the world running with oil, the black gold that fuels nations and economies. Their rise is as vast and expansive as the deserts they call home. The Al Saud family, the ruling dynasty of Saudi Arabia, commands immense power, wealth, and influence, with an estimated net worth of $95 billion, derived mainly from the world's largest oil reserves. Since the kingdom's establishment in 1932 by Abdulaziz Al Saud, the family has held sway over Saudi Arabia, transforming a once isolated desert kingdom into a modern state. The king serves as both head of state and of the government, wielding absolute authority. But all that glitters is not gold. Underneath the umbrella of modernization lies controversies and contradictions. The family's rule has not been without contention on crucial and significant issues concerning human rights. Despite the controversy, the Al Saud family's influence reaches far beyond Saudi Arabia's borders. Strategic alliances, major investments, and control over energy markets have cemented the family's status as a global powerhouse. The dynasty's diplomatic and economic influence has facilitated relationships with powerful nations, international organizations, and corporations, making the Al Saud family one of the most powerful and influential families on the planet. Leaving the world of black gold, where the currency is not only wealth but influence, we move into another dynasty. The Koch family, titans of industry and political power, loom large on the American landscape, their influence echoing far beyond the walls of Koch Industries. Industries. With assets estimated at $109.7 billion, they've built a conglomerate that touches lives globally. Founded by Fred C. Koch in 1940, the conglomerate now operates in various sectors, with ties to manufacturing, energy, and chemicals. Charles Koch, the CEO of Koch Industries, owes his immense wealth to the oil business his father founded. But these days, he's been known for his political endeavors, in which his substantial resources have actively shaped politics by backing conservative candidates, funding libertarian think tanks, endowing university professorships, and lobbying for policy positions to promote a conservative agenda. With such immense influence and power, critics have accused the Koch family of having disproportionate political influence and questionable environmental practices. Their influence, whether seen as positive or negative, undeniably shapes the American nation and will continue to be a subject of discussion and scrutiny. Leaving the Koch household, we knock on the door of another dynasty that's equally influential but wrapped in a sweeter package. We're all familiar with the famous candy brands like M&M's and Snickers, so it's not an over-exaggeration to say that Mars Inc. is a name that's known in almost every household across the globe. The Mars family, with an estimated net worth of $120 billion, is the embodiment of business success and private living. Aside from the candy aisle where Mars has made its mark, the company has branched out to become a significant player in the pet food industry as well. Brands like Pedigree have become staple items in pet owners' homes, adding to the company's diversified portfolio. 4 generations deep, the Mars family keeps their recipe for success close to their chest and their personal lives in close proximity. With their enormous wealth, the family is keen on keeping a low profile and living a very private personal life. As a result, they rarely pop up in the media or step into the spotlight. Yet their silence speaks in billions. Mars Inc., the quiet giant, sweetens the world's economy by generating a whopping $40 billion in annual revenue. Moving past the candy aisle, we take our shopping cart to a retail giant where you can probably find those very Mars chocolates and just about everything else. Ever gone on a midnight snack run or last-minute shopping for a camping trip? Well, chances are you've walked through the doors of a Walmart. The Walton family, founders and owners of Walmart, the largest retailer in the world, has an estimated net worth of $247 billion. Since its establishment in 1962 by Sam Walton, the family has maintained an active involvement in the business operations and holds roughly half of Walmart's outstanding shares. The family's continued dedication has been evident over the years, with the successful expansion of over 11,000 Walmart stores in 27 countries, generating over $500 billion in annual sales. But behind the glitz and glamour, along with their success, are criticisms and issues that come with running a big enterprise like Walmart. Walmart has faced issues pertaining to low wages, inadequate healthcare coverage, and poor working conditions for its employees. Additionally, Walmart's expansion into small communities has led to debates about its impact on local economies, with concerns over driving local retailers out of business. Despite these accusations, Walmart has made the Waltons the richest family in the world. Stick around. Just tap or click another great video. Leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell to join our notification squad.